Right, Cox stunt parts, cage, part 2. Apologies for the voice, I'm just coming off of that Christmas flu that everyone's got. Could be worse. Could have like my man there. Right. R7, baby. Let's do it. Right, last video we did the 12 bar. That's all back together now. And just as an update, yeah, show you the trim. The plastic trim was cut off here. Sits nice now. It's about a couple of inches worth straight down. All sits lovely once that plastic's trimmed off. Cool. Right, side cage. Cox are going to send you your bars. Ignore this for a minute, I'll explain that. Your 4 pucks. Your 2 main engine bolts and spacers, which are going to go in here. Your 4 bolts and spacers, which are going to go on your frame mount there, and your 2 bolts for your cross member bar that's going to go through the bottom. Right, I'm going to try and stop and start this video to make life a bit easier, and we're going to do this side first. So what I'm going to do, in fact, let's get the cage and show you where it goes. It's always good to see. Right, we are mounting the top section to the engine mount that's in there. There is a 17mm bolt in there. These are 6mm Allen. That's all you're going to need, other than a 19mm for the new bolts that are going to go in here as a replacement. Right, we'll be mounting here, engine mount, here, frame mount, and then you're going to have your join across the bottom for your bottom strut. So that's where she's going. Let's get some bolts out and show you. It's very hard to do this while holding the phone at the same time. Alright, let's try and do this nice and quick. 17mm. Let's get this out. Just going to loosen that sec. Take a Allen's out. Obviously the 2 alternative bolts they give you are to replace these, which we'll be swapping up when we get it in. Now I've not fitted this yet. This is literally, I've just spent 2 minutes kind of eyeing it up to see where it goes. So I'm learning this as we go with you. So I thought I'd show you as we go through it, and then any mistakes made will be a good learning curve. In fact, with it being an engine mount, it shouldn't be necessary because I've done plenty of cages on bikes without doing this. But if you do have something that can take a tiny bit of weight off, where's the sub? You can just take a tiny bit of weight off of it. And yeah, if you can put something underneath it, if you've got a jack, then just kind of eye that up to the engine. You don't want to raise the engine and knock it out. But then, obviously, once I've taken the engine mount bolt out, there might be a couple of little drops, so put the new one in. Again, it shouldn't be an issue. I've done it many times without that. Just, again, if you've got that spare It's not a bad thing. Is that bad boy? So we're going in with the spacer. There is a recess in this frame, and I'm going on with a flat pace. So, just for personal preference and my OCD, I might put a couple of spacers in there. Again, shouldn't be necessary, just a me thing. I'm going to do copper so they can press, yeah. I'm going to put a couple of spacers in there, just to appease my weirdness. So, your big alternative engine bolt, it's going in there. Give it a shake, get it free. I think this one's 19 mil. I hope my bar's well enough. Ooh, just. So we're going in there. And I just want it to gently eject really so you feel it bite comfortably. Feels quite nice. And we're going to get the two alternative. I'm going to put the spacers in. What's the chances of me getting them to stay in there? I think that's slim to none. Okay. So we're going to go on. They'll give you spacers for these ones on the outside. Spacer. Two on the inside. Because I'm a weirdo. Spacer. Two on the inside again. Just to fill their holes. Now while doing all these up, you literally just want to hand tighten them. Initially, just get all the bolts lined up, and get the cage lined up, make sure everything's happy. Don't start cranking one bolt down and then getting annoyed because the other bit doesn't reach, you know what I mean? So just get them in place, and tighten them. There we go. Cool. Again, I'm only going to hand tighten it. I'm only going to get them. I'm not going to crank them up. Just going to get it in place. Is what we're going to need to do. Is get one in, get the crossbar on, and then line the other one up. So we're going to put one side on first, and then you're going to put the crossbar in place. Bolt one side of the crossbar, feed that through. And then once it's all in place and everything's happy, then you can crank it down. Cool. It's literally that easy. Like I say, we're going to get the crossbar. Now, I hope you can see this on the video. I might do a close-up. Now, this has confused some people. As you look at it, it's supposed to go that way forward to clear the headers. Now, this was created to clear aftermarket headers, according to stunt parts, I believe. I was instructed that this goes that way and comes around the face of the exhaust here and lines up. I had a play with this earlier for about 30 minutes. It's not happening. This doesn't reach far enough to reach my cage. It does say on their site that this is also for OEM exhausts, unless the UK is different to the American, which I very much doubt. This does not fit mine. So I had a friend of mine fabricate a straight bar up for now until I can speak to stunt parts and see what the issue is and see if they can get me out a decent straight bar for this. But I'm keeping the original exhaust on this, so I've got this one temporarily. But for anyone that has got aftermarket and does want it, that will go in, through and out of the hole on the other side of the fairing. He says it is easy with fairings out, but did do this earlier just to show you. There's my headers. No, it's not coming anywhere near. That's my exhaust there. So, for some reason, this does not fit my OEM exhaust. So like I say, for now, I've had one made up that we're going to put in straight through this side of the exhaust, and then I'll turn the camera around and show the other side. Right, from the other side, we are going to take our bar. Obviously we're going for a straight one. We're going through the hole here. We're going all the way through. To the other side. Obviously, if you're using the alternative one, like I mentioned, then you can put that or feed that in from this side if you want. But we're going for the straight bar for now, temporarily. It's going to come out, and I haven't tried this, but in theory, we should be. Oh, look at that! It's almost bang on. But again, this is why we leave the bolts a tiny bit loose, so we can wiggle, move and manipulate slightly if it's a couple of mil out. So I'm going to put my bolt and spacer through here. I'm going to bolt this down, and then we're going to go to the other side and repeat the process that we did with this side on the other. Oh, quickly, for those that may notice that my two-tone orange and black, it's orange on this side, black on that side, except for the tank that was clearly painted the wrong way around. That will be changed. So yeah, we're going to bolt that down now, then we'll swap to the other side and repeat the process. Like I said, we've got our crossbar through. We're going to bolt that down. That little tweak. Then we're going to come back to these. Now we can tighten these. Again, I'm not going to crank them. Literally just going to nib up. Just nib them up, bosh, until we get the other side on and I'm happy everything's in place. And what I'm probably going to do, if I'm honest, once it's all in place and everything's as it should be, I'm going to go round, again, just for my personal, I'm going to go around, take one bolt out at a time, lock thread it, and then pop it back in. I just want to put this on, go through this with you guys, so that if I come across anything as I'm doing it, you can see the mistakes in real time. So we're going to go over to the other side, do the same thing. That should all line up. Again, apologies for the voice, the huffing and puffing. I'm struggling to breathe at the moment, but we'll get it. Right, like I said, you've got your crossbar fed through and tightened up. You've repeated the process on the other side. Happy days. So your big singular bolt and your spacer are to replace your engine mount section where it mounts. Your big M8s go in here on the frame, spacers. You can put some spacers on the inside to account for that recess, if you so please. If there's a reason that that's not a good idea and I've missed it, please someone put in the comments. I'd love to learn what I'm doing wrong. Like I say, I'm doing this as I go as well. So that's all in. I think I've gone round and tightened everything now. So yeah, that's twisty, can't turn any more, torque specification done. So tight, everything happy, crossbar tight. Feed the crossbar through, tighten it up, line up your other side, repeat the process, pretty simple, and then bang your pucks in. Bosh, puck in, puck in, puck in, he said. Ah, right, there's a weld on the inner seam of this, which is stopping me from putting that in. So, improvise, 2 seconds. Persuader tool. It doesn't look a big bit of weld, so it shouldn't need much. Yeah. Watch your hand when hammering that in. Chips little bits of paint into you. Right, and this is a little M4 nut on the underside of these to hold them in place. Cool. Obviously that took a bit of persuading. It's not a major issue. Nothing in life is perfect. Plenty of hurdles, whatever you're doing in life. It's just finding a way around them. It's how you deal with problems in any scenario. Most of the times a hammer helps. So, yeah, again, pretty straightforward. Any questions, anything I can help with, please drop me a message. If there's anything that I've done wrong, please drop me a message. Especially when it comes to this, if anyone sees this video, has an OEM exhaust and that fit, please let me know how, because my God, I've tried every which way a million times over and it can't. I've reached out to Cox Stunt Parts regarding that. I'm sure he'll hit me back. His holidays at the moment. He's a busy boy. He's a good dude, man. I've spoken to him already. So I'm sure he'll get back to me regarding that. If not, I'll just order a decent, because that's not strong enough. That's just a quick mock-up, temporary thing. So I'll hit him up about that, and I'll leave a note in the comments what happened regarding that. Other than that, yeah, I think we've got it all. Again, any questions, any problems, anything I can help with, please let me know. Cool, man. I hope that helps someone out. Look forward to seeing you smash this up this year.
Yeah!